Hi guys, and welcome to Blowing Brains. Okay, let me guess, why did you click on this video? You opened your book like many times, even this, but started scrolling again? Well, you've watched motivational videos, yet you are back scrolling. Okay, here are 11 study techniques that have worked out pretty well for most toppers. 1. Blurting. This one's for when you think you understand something. You can test how much did you really understand something. What you do is just, after you are done with reading the material, take a paper and write down whatever you remember. If it seems like you can't remember anything, review the material again. It sounds too much work, but trust me, it works. 2. Study before sleep. Okay, you might feel this one is a burden, but trust me, it works. Just try to open your book for 10 minutes, 1 hour before you sleep. Scientific studies have shown that studying before you sleep help you remember more of what you have read. 3. Use recall zones. Ever notice how lying in bed makes you sleepy, even if you're not tired? That's because your brain associates that space with rest. You can use the same trick to boost your focus. Create a dedicated recall zone, a spot where you only study. No distraction by thoughts of brain. Over time, your brain links that space with concentration. To do this, you have to sit in the same place regularly to study and throw your phone in the dustbin. 5. Use dual coding. Ever read a page and forget it instantly? That's a sign of you getting bored. To fix that, try dual coding. Combine words with visuals. Draw diagrams of what you studied to remember more. Don't waste time making it pretty. It just has to make sense to you. Our brain processes visuals more easily than text. You're literally giving your brain more ways to remember the same thing. So stop relying only on words. Remember to mix it up. 6. Try interlinking. Are you stuck in one subject for hours or even days? Try interlinking, mix topics in one session. Do 20 minutes of physics, 20 minutes of chemistry, then switch back to physics. You can also perform the same thing this way. Imagine you have 2 subjects and 2 days you can read half of both subjects in both days, which is effective rather than one subject one day. 7. Teach it like you're explaining to a kid. Do you think you are a master of a subject? Then try teaching it to someone younger. That's the Feynman technique. Explaining concepts in super simple language. When you struggle to explain, you spot your weak areas instantly. No younger sibling around? No problem. Talk out loud. Or better, record yourself. Listen back, and you'll know exactly where your understanding breaks down. Comment kid if you ever have explained a kid. 8. Body is greater than mind. Move before you study. Feeling foggy or unmotivated before studying? Move your body first. Just 5 minutes of stretching, walking, or a few jumping jacks can make a big difference. Movement increases blood flow to your brain, boosts dopamine, and helps kickstart focus. You don't need a full workout, just a little activity to shift your brain from lazy to alert. It's like hitting a reset button. Instead of dragging yourself into study mode, you'll glide into it with energy. So before you crack open that textbook, do a quick body reboot, because sometimes the best way to focus is to move. 9. Use noise. But smartly silence isn't the only way to study. Some background sound actually boosts focus, but it matters what you listen to. Avoid lyrics. They interfere with reading and memory. Instead, try lo-fi beats, ambient sounds, or instrumental tracks. Even brown noise and binaural beats help some people concentrate better. The right sound can become a focus trigger, like a mental cue to get into the zone. Comment music if you ever heard it. Smart noise equals smarter studying. 10. Memory palace. Turn info into places. Want to remember boring info more easily? Build a memory palace. It's an ancient trick where you visualize a familiar space, like your house, and place facts inside it. For example, imagine hydrogen sitting on your sofa, helium in the fridge, lithium climbing the stairs. The sillier, the better. Why does it work? Because your brain remembers visuals and locations way better than plain data. It turns info into a story, and stories stick. Once you've built your palace, walk through it in your mind. It's weirdly effective. 11th. Stop studying like a perfectionist. Studying doesn't have to be perfect. A lot of students think they need 3 silent hours, perfect notes, and no distractions. That mindset kills progress. Even 25 minutes of focused, messy effort is better than 2 hours of fake productivity. Don't wait for the perfect moment. It rarely comes. Start small. Be consistent. Real learning happens in short, repeated sessions. Progress over perfection, always. So ditch the pressure, grab your pen, and get started. Imperfect studying still beats doing nothing at all.
Subscribe to Blowing Brains for more.